What's good, y'all? It has been a fucking minute. I'm gonna try and do this shit before the wind picks up too crazy. We're supposed to have a fuck-ass hurricane blow in, so I guess we'll see. I look like damn Indiana Jones with this fit, bro. But I don't even really know what to talk about, bro. Like, it's been so fucking long. Like, I don't even remember half the shit going on, but I hope I'm not talking too quiet, bro, because this wind, like, you know how iPhones be with the microphone and the wind and shit? But I guess I might keep this shit, like, you know, short and simple, I guess. Like, so the first things first, it's good to see y'all again. I know it's been a long ass time. I've been going through some shit, and I just, like, I haven't even really been, like, I don't know. It's not that I don't know how to talk about it, but it's just, like, I don't know. Like, I don't feel like nothing. Not in a bad way, but I just don't feel nothing. So I guess I'll start the shit off by saying this. I haven't been, I mean, usually I take a long ass time away from vids and shit, but my dad passed away in April. So, you know, it's just been me just doing this shit by myself. My brothers have come and visited like a couple times, but you know, that's really about it. It's just me now. And at first that sucked. Like, it was like, there probably is some shit fundamentally wrong with me at this point, like, that I just don't realize yet, but I don't feel bad anymore. It's not really, I suppose you could say it's fresh in the grand scheme of things, but it doesn't feel that fresh anymore. I sort of feel just like I've come to terms with just being alone now. I'm not like alone, like I have Sarah and I have friends and I have my family and shit, but I am alone. Like, that's, I don't know what to tell you. So I came to terms with it, and I gotta tell you, like, it's a good fucking feeling. I feel like, to all y'all who know me in real life and who I've really opened up to, and maybe I've talked about it on some of these prior videos, for the majority of my life, I've been trying to get back to the mindset or the place I was at when I was a kid. Like, and I didn't even really know how to describe it or really what that was. And I think, like, I'm starting to get there again, or get there in sort of a different way. Like, when I was younger, I didn't have my dad around a lot. I lived with my mom, and I only saw him about every 2 weeks. And like, back then, I didn't give a fuck about nothing except for him, like, in good and bad ways. I was sort of just neutral. Like, I just didn't give a fuck. Like, you know, I wasn't really demented. I wasn't evil. I wasn't like an overly good person. I just didn't give a fuck. I was like completely neutral. And I feel like that's how I am now. Like, ever since he passed away, like, that shit, that person in my head, bro, like, it's gone. I don't listen to my mind anymore. Like, I can't. There's some people who just, they live in their mind and they feel like they can't get out. I thought I was at that point too, and I was living like a zombie, and I hated my life for a really, really long time. But it took my dad passing away for me to sort of just get out of there. Like, I kind of, like, I'm just alive now. Like, I feel the best I've felt since, you know, I've lived with my mom. Living with my mom was shitty, but I mean, in terms of like emotionally and spiritually, like, I'm fine. Like, I feel like a normal person. I don't feel like I'm a bunch of fucking people in one body anymore. I feel like I'm just me. And I'm happy to be me, and I don't feel like I'm a shithead, and I don't feel like I'm a zombie, and I don't feel like I'm a fucking loser. But at the same time, like, I don't feel like fucking Saul Goodman, bro. I don't feel like I'm a fucking champ. I don't feel like I'm the greatest person ever. I'm sort of just like a wanderer. I kind of just like, I'm kind of just doing my own thing. I like meeting people. I like talking to people. I like the people around me, even if I've had good or bad experiences with them. Everyone I've met throughout my entire life, I've mostly had bad experiences with, and I'm still very, very grateful to have them. No matter what happens, like, in my life or yours, I hope you can learn to appreciate just the fact that you are living your own story. You're really unique. The person watching this, there is nobody else like you. There's nobody who lives in your town, in your neighborhood, living your life every day. People might share the same name as you, but they don't have the same life. And that is just something to be really grateful for. I used to think that way, and I used to think about how alone I was, but you're not really alone as much as you are unique. You're around a bunch of other people who are living their own stories. A lot of them are shitheads. A lot of them have stupid, fucked up stories. A lot of them are good that get cut short, but it's just the way the book is written. Sorry, I was doing a lot of talking. But I've been feeling really good. Like, I missed y'all really, really bad. I want to get serious about this YouTube shit for real. I'm trying to jump over to a job where I can make some more money and, you know, just get enough money to get a PC, start gaming hard, start streaming. Once I have money coming in from that, I could do more videos like this. I don't want to play video games and do other shit like that as much as I want to do this. I want to just, like, talk to y'all and coexist with you. I don't even feel like I'm guiding anyone towards anything. I don't feel like I'm trying to teach you any lessons. I just, like, I enjoy speaking, and I enjoy knowing that you're there to listen, and, you know, I enjoy hearing y'all speak too. I look in these comments all the time, every single time I get one. I read all of this shit, and I sympathize with all y'all, no matter how different we are. It's just, at the end of the day, we're all people. Like, we all have souls. That's sort of what happened to me. After my dad passed away, I got less in my mind and more into my soul, and my soul realizes that my brain is a really fucked up either place or person, or maybe both. But there's ways you can get out of that shit, bro. If you want to get out of your brain, I can't exactly give you a tutorial because, like I said, everyone is different. You're living your own life. But what I did was I just let go. I can't let myself poison myself. I can't listen to negativity all the time. I can't truly believe that I'm not going to be shit. I can't truly believe that I'm not a good person. I can't truly believe that I'm wasting my life. If I believe that, then it's going to be true. Your mind only has as much power as you give it. So that could be a good thing or a bad thing. Maybe you like to be inside your head. Maybe you feel like you're in control. Maybe you feel like that's a good thing and you don't want to get out. Good for you. I'm just saying, for me, that motherfucker was crazy, and I had to get away from him. But I don't know now. Like, I'm sort of just going through life and learning to be my own person again. Like, I just got so dependent on being with my dad and just the life I was living that I didn't even really know that I was living my own life. Like, I wouldn't say wasted, I don't know. I feel like there's this huge chunk of my life missing that I'm not going to get back, and I have to make up for it. And I'm not necessarily sad about that, but I do somewhat regret it. I wish that I had been living this whole time, and I wish that I had still been Landon, but it's just the way the cookie crumbled, it's the way the pages turn, bro. Like, it is what it is. I'm going to keep living, you know. I'm going to do my own thing. I feel happy. I feel proud of myself. I go to work every day and I bust my fucking ass. I go above and beyond. Like, I do stupid shit sometimes, but I try and make up for it. I'm trying to be my best to the people around me. Every time I'm a dickhead, I try to improve myself. Like, it's like, I'm about to be 20, bro, and like, that's 20 years of not only figuring out who I am, but trying to improve that person. And I can't really do that anymore. Like, I kind of just have to be me, and I'm enjoying it. That's sort of what I mean by being like just a wanderer. You're not really going towards or away from anything. You're kind of just going, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. I have goals. I have shit that I want to do. I have things in my life that I want to accomplish, but I'm not worried about like what people think. I'm not worried about what the fuck is going on in the world. I'm not worried about what's gonna happen today or tomorrow. Like, you just have to roll with the punches. This whole thing is just one big fucking fight. So you roll with the punches and you keep fucking swinging. If you get knocked out, you get knocked out. If you win, you win. But either way, you gotta survive the fight. You gotta go, the whole 9 rounds, if that's what it takes. I was thinking about this shit at work today, and a lot of people get hit by shit in their lives that they never recover from because they either stay too focused on it or they just believe that they can't recover from it. But the important thing for y'all to realize is that time really does heal all wounds. You just have to learn to live with time. Like, you have to learn to live with the wounds until they shut. It's just, life is just so fucking crazy, bro, in the grand scheme of things. Like, you never really think about this shit until, like, it hits you. Like, my life, I didn't give a fuck about this shit forever, and I sort of still don't. I don't really mind if I live or die. I'm not gonna actively seek out either. I mean, I guess I sort of am actively seeking out living because I be drinking water and, eating and sleeping. But I just mean, I don't even know what the fuck I mean. I'm sort of just rambling at this point. I feel like I'm just more free now. And you can become free without losing anything, but you could also become free paying a price. And, if you pay the price, that's okay. If it hurts for a long time, that's okay too. As long as you learn to live with it, you'll heal up. It's not really, it might feel like the end of the world, but it's not the end of the world until the world ends. So that's about it. I don't really know what else to say. Like, there's just way too much shit to update y'all on. Like, in one video, I'd be sitting here talking for hours if I was talking about all this shit with Jabril and, like, how it was when I found my dad or some shit, or, just talking with my brother, all the things I'm going through legally. Like, there's almost no point. I don't, when I'm out here, bro, I'm just living. Like, I'm not attached to all that shit. I am, like, obviously legally and obviously responsibility wise, but it's just like, I only live now. And I wonder if it's gonna fucking rain. Like, it looked pretty outside. They say it's supposed to be a fucking hurricane, but this shit isn't very hurricane-esque to me. But I don't know. Sorry. But yeah, like, I've been doing better. I don't really have as much of a social battery anymore. I go to work a lot and I am very tired, but I don't give a fuck about seeing people. I don't give a fuck how many things I do during the day. I'm sort of just vibing. I roll with the punches now, and they don't really feel good, but they don't really feel bad either. So with that being said, I guess I'll see y'all another time. I don't know when, I don't know where, but it's gonna happen. So I guess I'll see you soon, and until then, take care, and I love y'all.